All right, we are live from the Buffalo Wings and Rings annual conference, and we are going to talk with some of their top suppliers and vendors and what it means to work with the brand. So why don't you tell us a little bit about you and what you do for Buffalo Wings and Rings?
I'm Bill Souders with Coca-Cola. We've had the pleasure of having a partnership with Buffalo Wings and Rings for the past 10 years, and the whole theme of this entire conference has been give everybody a club level experience, and they embody that. And everybody from their outlets to the people and their culture, we're blessed to have them as a customer.
So being with the brand for 10 years, you've seen somewhat of the ups and downs, and you got to see their battle through the economy. What do you think has allowed a brand like this to survive and now start thriving again in a very competitive landscape, in a very competitive restaurant landscape?
I would put it to one word, and it's leadership. The leadership of Hytham, Nader, and Philippe. They came in when Buffalo Wings and Rings was just a small regional entity. It was failing. Stores were closing. They came in, they refashioned it, they put a lot of thoughtware, strategic planning behind it. There's an emphasis now around people. You go with people and then profit will follow, and their whole story is testimony to that.
So obviously, as a family sports restaurant, they have the advantage of marketing to two different audiences. They have maybe the male liquor drinker or beer alcohol drinker, and then they have the family that is going to probably relate more to Coke products. How does a Coke compete in that atmosphere when you're also blending in liquor sales in a restaurant environment?
No, that's a great question. Really, what we do is our mantra is to build a relationship that lasts a lifetime. And that doesn't always depend on selling another soft drink. It's providing strategic information for conferences like these, building value in terms of crew programs. But what I will say is that there's a day part for both the liquor and the soft drink occasion. So I feel strongly that lunch is a time for soft beverage sales, and at dinner we can drive liquor sales. And I think we own each of our own day parts, so that we really don't we really don't compete with one another.
With current franchisees, what is one thing that you would love for them to do differently with Coke as a product, or what one thing that they can still improve upon?
You know, I don't know that it's an opportunity for the franchisees. It's more of an opportunity for us, and that something that we really we strive for is, we call it incidence. The number of soft drinks or beverages that are sold per every 100 customer, our incidence is pretty low inside of Buffalo Wings and Rings, and we need to come with some more programs, ideas, or recommendations so that we can profitably take that incidence rate up.
For the prospective franchise owner that's out there and evaluating the brand and evaluating the brand against everything else that's in the marketplace, what would you say they should look at specifically outside of leadership with this brand that would make them have to say that maybe now is the right time for them to get involved with Buffalo Wings and Rings?
Well, I just wish they could have been a part of the presentation today, because it's a numbers game. Their AUVs are up 8% over the last year in an industry where they're relatively flat. The return on investment figures are some of the best in the industry, and it's not a sudden kind of exercise. Over the last 10 years, their compound average annual growth rate has been 13% plus. So if you're looking for a good return on your investment, I don't know why else you wouldn't look here.
Well, thanks for the time. We appreciate it. We are live at the Buffalo Wings and Rings conference.